2, 1. Hey, everybody, we're live. Welcome to No Snobs or Knobs. Before we get started, here you go.
This is 2OF Entertainment.
Hey, David.
Yeah, well, obviously we're not lucky because it's just you and I. But it's sad, really. So we'll call out to anybody who wants to be on the show. Make us lucky. Make me lucky.
Well, here's the problem, my friend. This is on my fault because I, as we're talking, forgot to post this to where the fans go. So no one's on yet because this is my fault. Just letting you know. So there you have it.
Okay.
And now I'm posting for everybody so they too can be part of the beautiful show, No Snobs or Knobs. So there you go. So post that there. And now we are a proper show for people to watch. So there you have it.
Okay,
So
let's find out who's in the show this week.
All right. You have to wait 1 second. I'm still doing stuff. You'll have to tell me who's in the show.
It's the Horizontal Hustlers have joined us this week.
Oh, well, hold on 1 second, Hustlers. I have to post one other place because, it's 3 o'clock in the morning here. So
it's for those who value lying down to get things done. That's the
really?
The horizontal hustlers, and they're a joyous lot. They're a joyous lot. Yeah.
All right. They sound very happy. All right. There we go. I'm here. Hey, the Horizontal Hustlers Club is joining us today for those who value lying down to get things done. I think you might have already said that, but just in case you didn't. You never know. Hey, good morning to you, big guy. How you doing?
For all those blind people that are listening to us. Well, I'm fine, but I've got a few surprises for you, Steve, so we're just move on.
Oh my God. All right, kids, here we go. I gotta make the screen big so I can read. Uncover the facts. The People's Republic of Pointless Production. Oh, this is gonna be great. Call me Elon. What a day. Lost words. Nobby news before AI. Could you live here? Notebook of Lost Ideas. Breaking news of the future. Oops. History got it wrong. This is going to be great. And the answer. All right. Well, this is very exciting. I can't wait. I'm sorry. I'm here. All right. Let's go. This is it. Here we go, kids. And today, how many whatchamacallits do humans have? Chromosomes. How many chromosomes do humans have? I'm going to say 42 because that's the magic number from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's not a bad guess, actually, Steve. That may well be true. I don't know. But of course, all those people now are scrabbling around to find out the answer.
That they're doing it. But the answer, if you're playing along on the podcast, how many chromosomes do the humans have? Your answer was 44, 48, 46, or 42.
Yeah.
I said 42. There you go.
You said 42. So
42.
We'll put that in the the infinite probability machine and see what that takes.
Oh my God, that's where we're putting it. All right.
There we go, Steve. This is a new part because everybody's gone internet shopping, so we've gone online internet shopping as well.
Really? We've gone online internet shopping. We have
the People's Republic of Pointless Products.
People's Republic of Pointless Products.
Yeah.
Exploring the latest triumphs of Chinese manufacturing that nobody needs. Oh, well, this will be exciting. Kind of like a Tesla. All right, let's see what we got. This is the Invisishell, yours for only $29.99. And easy for me to say, $29.99. A shelf that you can't see, touch, or use holds nothing proudly. Well, there you go. I like it. I'm ordering 3 of those.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So we have millions of requests. I mean, millions and millions of requests. Yeah, and you know me, I'm not one to exaggerate.
How many requests do we have? Millions? Millions.
Millions. Yeah.
Wow.
Or trillions.
Millions.
Or
I
trillions.
didn't realize it.
No, trillions. It'll be this. We have
Trillions.
The same
Okay, good.
We have the same amount.
Okay,
of
Donald Trump.
as Trump has tariff money.
Okay, never mind. Just checking. Okay.
To make the show a little bit more fun for those people listening to us. So this will be a regular thing. We're online shopping every week at the People's Republic of Pointless Products, and we'll be offering you a range of really interesting things going forward. There you go.
All right, can't wait. What's number 3 for the day, kids? Call me Elon. This is where we buy patents that ahead of Elon Musk so we can make billions and billions of dollars of useless things. Today, or this week's patent is...
This week's patent is...
Historical patent number 5,178,389 is the monetized tassel spinning bra designed for the exotic dancer in all of us. I have 3 of those, so yes, they are wonderful. Then we must buy that patent immediately.
Well, gotta have that one. Everybody wants one.
Gotta have that one. Gotta have that patent.
Yeah, and
I like it. Where's my BB? Where's my BB gun? There's my BB gun.
It doesn't seem to affect him, Stephen, for some strange
reason. I know. I'm hoping. All right. Anyway, there we go.
I think it missed him.
Probably.
So, I think that's going to be an absolute winner. We'll all be wearing.
It's going to be something, my friend. All right. What a day on this day on October 22nd. This is what happened.
Yeah, it's a real day, not a Hollywood day.
I know. Yeah, we'll do the show live. On October 27th, Panic of 1907 begins. I know, I read the book. On October 22nd, 1907, a run on the stock of Knickerbocker's Trust Company triggered the financial panic and bank runs in New York City, helped the major bank reform. I can't even speak this morning. It helped get major bank reform. And then they had the 29 cracks, which got you the 33 and 34 law. And there you go.
Yeah,
I read the book 1907. It was fascinating. Most people don't know about the 1907 crash, but if you read about it, it's fascinating.
It's a new one for me.
You lived it. You were there. You were like, just like you were.
Yeah, but also I was in the next street down. It didn't affect me.
Okay, you were the next street down. Good to know.
I mean, any company that wants to call itself the Knickerbocker Trust Company.
Whoa! We got the New York Knickerbockers here, pal. Let's get carried away.
It's a Knickerbocker. Well, that's an ice cream, isn't it? So, and also a form of underwear. It was.
Oh, tell me more. Anyway, very excited about that.
Well, we've got another show with all that sort of stuff on.
All right, we'll get on with the show. Next part of the show is game time. Lost words. All right, this is great. Give me a word that I won't know what it means. So let's go.
No, who knows?
This one is bug-nosed loon. Basically, it's your Uncle Sal who's crazy. There you go.
You wouldn't, yes. Well, that's not too bad, Stephen.
Okay, let's see what it is. It is a foolish person with a big nose. I rest my case. Uncle Sal, who's crazy. So I was correct. There you have it. Thank you very much. Got that one right.
Everybody's got an Uncle Sal. Yeah.
Everyone's got an Uncle Sal. There you go.
Yeah. I'm not so sure about the front row here, all pointing to me, but it's simple. It's only some people will get the vol-au-vents and some people won't.
Oh my God!
Feel like being a government worker in the US. But there you go.
Here it comes.
Okay, we're off.
And this is what you've all been waiting for, the Nobby News of the Week, kids. These are the 6 craziest stories that the team could find to bring to you because you didn't know that you needed this. So what are we bringing to them this week?
Well, as ever, we live in a crazy world, but it's sometimes very difficult to find anything sensible to say about the matter.
I got you.
We're off.
All right, Flush with Charm. Here we go. It's starting already. Flush with Charm. Oxford's former public toilet becomes a boutique hotel. Of course it does.
Yes,
the Nutty, a boutique hotel in Oxford, UK, was originally built in 1895. So was David, as a Victorian-era gentleman's loo. Serving the public for a century, it closed in 2008 because not enough people had to poop due to safety concerns, and remaining unused for 11 years until 2019 when a person transformed the space into a unique hotel, 2 suites, each starting at £170 a night. The amenities include complimentary cocktails on arrival a helpline for assistance, a focus of personal experience, despite lacking traditional hotel services like a reception desk or a restaurant. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that is just great.
Yeah, it's become amazingly successful. So,
A loo turns into a hotel. Well, that is, well, that's like,
yeah, I mean, it's
okay.
it's 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 very clever because
Yeah.
obviously it's just one of those things. It's one of those must-do. There's a certain generation of people who think, you know what, let's go to Oxford. I don't want to look at all the history of the city and all that stuff.
No, let's stay at the hotel that was a loo. There you
Yeah,
go. That's
exactly,
perfect.
exactly. Let's get down there and get
Hey,
the old Instagram photographs out. So
right,
that's
there you
number
go.
one. Was
All right, what's number two? Not terrible, by the way. Not terrible. Holy
okay.
smokes. Vivian Bishop resigns amid 17 lover scandal. Sir, congratulations to you. In fact, hold on. He resigned because he was with 17 women. Let me just say this. There we go. Let's read about the 51-year-old Bishop. Julio Porro resigned after a Vatican investigation. He was secretly involved with up to 17 women. Once again, this man is my idol. The scandal came to light when he accidentally sent explicit materials intended for his mistress to the house cleaner who reported the incident to the church. Well, you got to watch which Bambi you send stuff to. The ensuing investigation covered a complex web of affairs, including jealousy, fueled confrontations among the women. Yay. Well, the bishop denies the allegation and the 47 children he has, claiming that they're all part of a smear campaign. As he was caught in bed with 3 of his wives or women, he submitted a resignation last month, stepping down more than 2 decades earlier than the typical cardinal bishop. So basically, he stepped down before he was dead. Good for this gentleman. You, sir, congratulations. My kudos to you, sir. That's all I can say. Kudos to you. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, bishops doing their thing as such as the history is littered with that. But 17 of them all on the go at the same time. Well, yeah, he's seriously a winner, that one. Okay, off we go, number 3.
Hold on a second. Make a note here. Bishop has 17 girlfriends. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. So this is going to be good. Let's see what we got coming up next. Number 3, toothpaste made for hair. What the hell? Toothpaste made from hair, the ultimate do-it-yourself smile solution. No. At King's College, some loony place in London has discovered that keratin, protein from the hair and skin and wool. Yeah, I don't have wool on my body. I'm not Robin Williams. Can be used naturally to repair tooth enamel. Oh, that's so nice. Unlike fluoride, which swallows the enamel, and keratin-based treatments have been found to stop it completely. Keratin mixes with the minerals in saliva. It performs a protective coating that mimics the structure and functions of natural enamel. Well, I'm going to start brushing teeth with my hair. The innovation approach could be available to the public within 2 or 3 years after the governments don't screw it up and figure out how to make a profit. See more environmental friendly alternative traditional dental restoration methods. Oh, okay. Nothing's going to, I hate to tell you this right now, nothing's going to beat the bishop banging 17 checks. Just so we're clear. Like the next 3 stories, I'm going to read them, but I already have my winner, unless one of those has got the Pope banging 17 chicks. I'm just telling you. So we're clear.
But toothpaste made from hair. That's
great. Who cares?
Okay.
Toothpaste from hair. I love it. That's awesome. Hold on.
Yeah.
Toothpaste made from hair. Okay. Yeah. That's great. So far, the bishop banging 17 chicks is winning. I'm just letting you know. That doesn't even compete with the loo, the hotel loo. The hotel loo was doing great until the bishop came along and did bada bing, bada boom.
Well, we can say we do our best here. So number 3.
I know. All right, number 4. There we go. Number 4. Paranormal activity. Costume prowler gives new meaning to cat burglar. This could win. Residents of a quiet UK. Why does this always happen in the UK? Do people not have a life over there? Anyway, residents of a quiet UK neighborhood of whoever gives this crap were startled when a figure dressed as a full-size black cat costume began prowling the streets at night. Okay. Witnesses reported eerie hissing sounds, stealth movement, and occasional bumps and brushes, creating a surreal cat burglar meets horror movie. The atmosphere. Local authorities were called multiple times by alarmed neighbors, though the costume visual remains elusive. Dun, 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 dun. While some onlookers laughed at the bizarre spectacle, others described it as generally unsettling, prompting discussion on public safety versus harmless mischief. Well, when you catch him, you can neuter him. There you go. All right, that's a good story. Life-size cat burglar. You gotta love it. All right, that would only happen in the UK. I love it. That's funny. Did I lose you, David? I think we lost David, everybody. Yep, we lost David. We have to wait for David to reboot, or I'll just continue. Oh, I can't. There he is. David's back. Hey, welcome back to the show, David.
Yeah, we had a bit of an AWS moment then, I think.
Yeah, well, the AWS sucks. That was number 4, the cat burglar one. Let's go to the next one if we can.
Well, we
wait for David to figure out how to.
No, it seems to have dumped everything. It dumped me just now. It's a bit like an old marriage.
Then that's going to be, there we go. There's the show. We'll add this to the stage. We're going to go through everything here really quick. Boom, 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 boom. Boom.
There we go. No, there we go. Number 4.
I finished number 4. So now we're going to go to number 5.
Yeah, you made no comment about that. And
I did. I had a whole bunch of comments as you left. So,
I don't know if anybody ever did the audience hear that or not.
Yes, they did, because I was still here. Your country didn't pay the AWS bill. We paid our AWS bill over here.
Okay. Well, for some reason or another, everything went wrong. Everything went wrong.
No worries. What's number 5? Live show, baby.
We do have issues as well in sunny Holland. So
number
5 is going to come.
Number 5 is
after number 4.
Number 5. Number 5, crime doesn't pay, especially if you tell ChatGPT. A Missouri, USA man, oh my God, responsible for a string of vandal incidents, inadvertently confessed his crimes to an AI chatbot. After bragging about his exploits online conversation using ChatGPT to describe his actions, authorities were able to trace the message back to him, leading to his arrest. Law enforcement officials described the case as a modern example of how a digital footprint, even seamlessly private chats with AI, could lead directly to criminal accountability. Observers joke that maybe the first time a criminal literally talked themselves into jail. That's an interesting thing. So ChatGPT throws someone into jail. So here's an issue with that, because ChatGPT in theory is supposed to be private. So what ChatGPT then is a spy. So whatever you tell ChatGPT goes back to Big Brother. So you got to be careful what you tell it.
Yeah, that's the hidden message in here as well, I think.
I think so.
There are a few unexplained issues to the story. Everything, that's authorities were able to trace the messages back to him.
Yeah. This is ridiculous. This is bad. This is Big Brother, and that's what I'm saying. Social media, that's fine. I just think it's very interesting that basically ChatGPT turned him in. So it's a Big Brother. It's hoping you confess your sins. Kind of like the guy from the bishop that's banging 17 chicks. He's confessing his sins 17 times a week. I like this guy. All right, what's our next story? What's our next thing we got going?
It's probably going to be number 6, I would think.
And how about number 6? Let's take a look, kids, at number 6. Number 6, no. Okay. I do for your robot. U.S. states draw line on AI wedding. Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah. You talk about only in the UK, Stephen, but
I know. I apologize. There you go. A state legislation in Ohio, of course, Ohio, you morons, has introduced a bill aiming at preventing artificial intelligence from gaining legal personhood in entering into marriage with humans. Okay. The proposal emerged in growth public discussion about AI, companionship rights, the ethical boundaries. Supporters argue that law was necessary to future-proof legal systems against unexpected developments, while critics mocked it as overly precautious in a world where AI assistants are modern chatbots. The bill sparks debate on how quickly laws should evolve to keep up with technology, whether it be romance, AI, sex toys like David has, or the sex dolls that the guys have from the cigar club. All right, I got it. So basically, you can't marry AI. So here's a problem. There's a movie.
Only in Ohio. it would seem.
Only in Ohio. Well, every other state can marry AI. So there was a movie called Bicentennial Man with Robin Williams, where he was artificial intelligence. And 200 years later, they made him a person. So be careful for like stuff like this, because this is very interesting. Now, let's go to all the stories and let's just choose our winner, which we already know who the winner is.
Pick the winner.
Pick the winner is the flush the toilet became the loo becomes a hotel. The Peruvian bishop who banged 17 chicks. The toothpaste made from hair. The paranormal activity. Crime doesn't pay, especially if you tell ChatGPT. And you can't marry your robot. We all know who's going to win is the Peruvian bishop who banged 17 chicks. Good for you, son. Congratulations. Congratulations. We're very proud of you. Feel free to show up and come on our show whenever you would like. We'd be more than happy to have you, and you can tell us all about your adventures.
He's got nothing to do now. He's unemployed for the next 20 years.
Well, the good thing, I bet he gets a pension. I bet you any amount of money he'll get a pension.
Yeah, he'll get something.
I'm telling you, they got to give him a pension. Before AI, ladies and gentlemen, this is jobs people had before AI. This week's job is...
let's see.
Ooh, look at that. Carmen.
Yeah.
We had dinner with her a couple nights ago, and she was singing. She had fruit on her head, and she was going, da, 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 a whole Latin thing. It was great.
Yeah. So it was actually a job. So as like most surnames, it can be added to you because people couldn't write. So
all right. So a car man has got to probably be either a driver or the gentleman that would hold the door or something for you for a car at a hotel.
That's
Or it could be the chick that was in the movies with the fruit on her head. So let's see who it is. A carman is a person who drove horse-drawn carts. Pretty close.
Yeah, that was pretty close. That was not
the name had it all.
Yeah.
You should be very proud of me. I got it. I was very close.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of myself.
I mean, we had a bit of a sympathy vote here with the audience, and we're trying to make it slightly easier for you, Stephen.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Even though I get everything right. All right, let's go. I don't need your sympathy.
Well, it's normally to do with the fact that you're always right, which is even more irritating.
I know. I'm always right no matter how long I am. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, could you live here? Unusual places that the Discovery Channel will be sending David and I to go explore. Where will be the Discovery Channel sending us this week?
Well, it'll probably be Skydance now, whatever, after it's all been sold. But whoever it is who's out there, got lots of money, it's about bloody time you sent Stephen and I off to unusual places. That's where we need to go to.
Let's see where the unusual place is. I'm fudging. A village in the municipality of Transdorf, Austria.
Austria,
formerly called, I love this one, formerly called Fucking, the tourist target sign forced a name change in 2021. There's no way I would have ever changed the name of this town. I would have been like, why don't you go to Fucking? People are like, all right, I'm going to Austria. That's awesome. So a town called Fucking. You cannot make this shit up. I love it. Kudos to you people, except you were pussies in 2021. Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. Fucking Austria, sorry.
Austria. If you look at these early pictures of it, excuse me, there are people still, like anything with a name written on it, obviously, having their photographs taken by the roadside and road signs.
I will bet you that the tourist shop in Fudging or whatever it's called now still has stuff that says fucking Australia or Austria. I'm sorry. Fucking Austria. Yeah. That is awesome. Kudos to you people. Kudos to you. Of course. Yeah. Communist bastard.
He's been. So
I'm sure he has.
That could be the story of the week. That one, who knows? But
that is, can I tell you, that is, as they say, superb. So
superb. Well, okay.
It's too bad that wasn't the news story. That would have won the news story over the bishop banging 17 chicks. Just so we're clear.
Yeah. I'd just like to
that was a good story.
I'd like to apologize for the noise that Stephen just made. For all the people listening on the podcast, it sounded slightly suggestive.
It's your suggestion right here, pal. So there you go. All right. Okay, here we go. The Notebook of Lost Ideas, exclusively here on No Snobs or Knobs. This is the notebook of ideas that have been lost, that we have been lucky enough to find, like the Dead Sea Scrolls. And what's the lost idea this week? The lost idea of this week is self-writing grocery list. A supermarket innovation, a self-writing grocery list. Early testers report it's mostly suggests you buy yak butter. Very cute. But if you have the Samsung refrigerator, you barcode everything in, and it actually does write your grocery list and email it to you.
Yeah, that's right. It's also offers you the opportunity to, what you can cook with the items in your fridge as well.
So there you have it. So, but this was what's the next? I like this. Is very good. A self-writing grocery list. It's called a wife or a girlfriend, and there you have it. and the bishop had 17 of them. Yay to the bishop. Now, what would have made the bishops? All right, calm down. What would have made the bishop's story even better if he lived in fucking Austria?
Yeah,
that would have been awesome. That would have been apropos.
Yeah.
That would have been beauty.
And that his side hustle was yak butter. I mean,
that's the story of the century right there.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Vatican's
Peruvian.
I don't know why the Vatican would fire that guy. That guy should be the poster boy for birth control. I'm just saying, 17 girlfriends and go to Austria. All right. First of all, before we go into breaking news of the future, you people from fucking Austria, if you get a chance and you've got paraphernalia, we'll take it. If anything left over in the closet, we'll wear it every week proudly on the show, just so we're clear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So reach out to the show and we'll be more than happy to whatchamacallit to promote your town. So that's awesome.
Street signs, anything that's
there, whatever you want.
All right, so let's build some tension.
All right, breaking news of the future in 2043. In 2043, airports no longer require passports. Instead, they check and browse history. Travelers are panicking. Yep. Well, they'll see all the porn sites David goes to. Well, you'll never be able to travel anywhere, David.
It'll be frightening stuff. Don't worry about who, what, and why. What have you been looking at on the internet?
Yeah. That's cute. I like it. Beauty.
But of course, in my defense, I was just saying I was actually looking for a village to stay in Austria.
There you go. That's the excuse I'm going to start using. There you have it. So, all right. What else do we have? That's the first time anybody's probably mentioned that city in Austria on the air. So we are the first, and I'm going to hashtag the shit of it.
Yeah, I think to be honest, it's reasonably famous. Well, at least it's here in Europe.
No. First of all, it's not famous until we mention it, and now we've mentioned it. Now it's famous. Let's not get carried away.
Yeah, it's on the internet now. It's on the internet.
So now it's famous.
I know bicycle clubs, motorcycle clubs, car clubs all go there.
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah. That's great.
A bit of a mixed feeling, I would think. But probably if you had a nice little tourist shop selling all this stuff, and then is it?
Oh my! Are you kidding? I would have spent millions of dollars buying up every sweatshirt, T-shirt, baseball cap. I would have had a field day. As I'm saying, if you got stuff lying around from fucking Austria, you send it to the show. We'll be wearing it. Don't worry about that. So I love it. That is awesome. I'm going to call the Austrian government and become the tourist bureau now for that city. Listen, we'll promote it. We'll put it up, whatever you need. We're here for you. All right. Anyway, let's move along after we're done with breaking news from the future. History got it wrong. Common misconception most people think are true. Okay, this is a new segment, kids. Let's see what we have. What's the common misperception? This week, humans only use 10% of their brains. Nope, your brain is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that, David. I've met some people, and I think they are only using 10% of their brain.
Yeah. Well, it's a huge debate about it. But physically, yes. I mean, mentally and socially, I know quite a few Neanderthals.
Right.
But but physically, but you're physically your brain's doing it all the time. It's not like
well,
you said
my
it is.
brain's doing it. My brain's doing it all the time. That's so true. As well as the bishop from Peru, his brain was doing it all the time as well.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I'm here till Thursday, folks. Tip your wait staff. Try the veal. So
That's
yeah,
right.
okay.
And let's not make any jokes about bashing the bishop. Then that's
Bump. Here we go.
So you like that one? Yeah.
All right. Well, good thing the show's almost over. Thank God. Okay. All right. What's our last thing before we go?
Yeah, well, just as a footnote to oops history, got it wrong. This was a stumble upon for the news crew here. They thought, well, there's lots of stuff out there that people will go banging on about.
Sure.
But a lot of it's just not
Rubbish.
true. So we thought, as this show has a rubbish theme running all the way through it, we thought we'd better add it to the show.
Very nice. I thought that was very nice. Very good. The answer to how many chromosomes in the body, we just said 46, 44, 48, or 42. I said 42, and the answer is...
And the answer will be this week...
44. That is wrong. Okay, there you go. So there you have it. Oh, well, could be worse.
He got it wrong, guys. He got it wrong again.
Last week I got it right.
Yeah.
That's all right. Listen, I was just going with the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't even care. As far as I'm concerned, 42. So there you go.
You can't imagine how happy I am that you got something wrong.
I know, because it's pretty bad that I keep getting this stuff right. All right. Well, you read a book once in a while.
Yeah. So. Well, the whole idea, of course, of this show basically is to trip you up. So
I'm well aware. All right. Well, thank you very much. All right. What do we have next, kids? We want to thank the Horizon Hustlers. Thank you to Horizon Hustlers, this week's audience that we bust in. Thank you for showing up to this week's show. You guys have been wonderful. So we can't wait to see who comes next week on the show. So is this it? The end of the show now?
This is it. Yeah.
Well, let me just say this before we go. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you like the show. If you don't like the show, tell your friends and have them subscribe and like. You can catch us on Instagram at 2 Old Farts Making Noises. Hi. Or you can catch us here live every Wednesday morning, which you're not going to do. Or you can catch the show rebroadcasted every Sunday morning, and the podcast of the show will be out on Monday. So if you really love the show and you want your friends to suffer, there you go. Now you have the whole itinerary. Don't miss our other shows. Canadian Art is back starting really tomorrow, Thursday.
Really good this week. Really
it's a guy who almost draws cartoon art, but not. So if you like strange art, it's a great show. And then we also have the cigar show on Saturday. And then we've already done Funny Haha and Sermon from the German. If you've missed those shows, don't. And sometime soon, Adam on the Eve will be back. So there you go. There's our little show recap. Lost Dollar Business Club's taking a hiatus for a little bit because I have decided that we need to take a hiatus and get new talent. So there you have it. And now that's it. That's the whole show.
Yeah.
Until next week.
Just thank everybody thanks for being in here.
Oh, and don't forget, if you like music, David is producing and directing AI music, which is taking off worldwide. And one day we're going to do we're going to make a cigar AI song just for the cigar show. So there you have it. That'll be fun. We'll see how that goes over with the boys. Anyway, that's it, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe and like. David, always good to see you. To the fan, always good to see you. And to everybody listening on the podcast, we'll see you guys next week, and we'll go from there. Anything else, David, before we say bye-bye?
Well, it's difficult to see people on a podcast, but I understand the general gist of it.
My God, it's going to be, thank God it's the end of the show. And to the bishop, way to go, big guy, banging 17 chicks. And to the people in fucking Austria, we love you.
Keep bashing the bishop. That's all I can say.
Keep bashing the bishop and send us t-shirts and sweatshirts and baseball caps, and we're going to wear them on the show for you. Anyway, everybody, have a wonderful day. We'll see you all later. Cheers.
Bye-bye.